What's up everyone, this is Super Marcel and welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, Jurassic March. In the last episode we got in the Tyrannosaurus. No we didn't. What am I the Iguanodon, sorry. We didn't get a Tyrannosaurus. And now we are this is a great part. It makes me more angry than crowds. Well, bloody deal with it, okay? The crowds are not that big. You got plenty of space. In the last episode, we got in the Iguanodon. And it was a cool addition. It's got the walking with dinosaur roars. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. But I think it would be... we're gonna see what we get now. It's looking like we're probably gonna get maybe Megalosaurus or Eustriptospondylus, some kind of European carnivore, right? And yeah, like we'll see how things go. It's looking extremely sick. All right, yeah. And now, while we wait for the next carnivorous dinosaur, or just any dinosaur really, to be added to the roster, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna expand the park a bit, put some simple guest buildings and stuff like a toilet and yada yada, and yeah. But whoa, Jesus! But I if you remember in the last episode, I was talking about having an enclosure with like 5 or 6 different enclosures with like a row of like viewing tunnels. I want to try and do that, at least start the foundations of that, right? So we got this massive like area of land, and I want to like also make sure that I have a cool river, right? So that they're all connected somehow, you know. And maybe we can have Megalosaurus and Eustriptospondylus be in like 2 of those enclosures. Maybe. I don't know. Cool to think. And then like there's a mountain over here, so maybe like everything like splits off to this direction maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, but like first things first, we're just gonna get some guest buildings. Alright. Like so. And then like we'll have like the later buildings and stuff, like the rest thing and the wobble wobble wobble, and yeah, it's gonna be extremely sick. You should send a ranger helicopters.
Are you gonna let this go on? Do something.
Right. Would ticks really be a problem for like dinosaurs and stuff? Oh, well, okay, I guess they would. But like, here's the thing with ticks, right? I know ticks are really, really bad for like specifically for mammals and dogs and stuff, because they like to like they latch on and do their ticks things, but like they do it in the hair, so like that, so that they're like covered and buried, so it's a lot more harder to find them. But like with a dinosaur that's like, you know, all scales and stuff, and well, I imagine ticks would be a problem for the more feathered dinosaurs, but like, say like Iguanodon or Mantellisaurus, which have, for as far as we know, it's maybe like covered in feathers, right? The viewing platform. Oh, there's the viewing platform right there. We'll get it. I don't know why we don't have it. Such a weird choice to not have it be in the base game. Like since they're like scaled and stuff and exposed, when they like, you know, you just see the tick and just go, oh, there's a tick, and just pluck it out. I don't know. I'm probably being stupid.
Message from Dr.
Yeah.
Grant.
Okay. Right. And then
Message
what?
from Dr. Wu.
And then let's say like it goes off like this way. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll have like a lineup of the tunnels like here.
What should we do here?
Ooh. We gotta be careful not to use up all our money though.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, I'm happy with this size. Or maybe we'll like one more.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Yeah, why not?
Message
We'll
from
let it
Dr.
go
Grant.
over the mountain. This is a massive mountain.
Hey!
Okay, and then we want to like split them off into like multiple enclosures somehow. So maybe we'll have like, let's say, this. Be like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, to enhance your Jurassic Park experience, Dino Watcher binoculars have now been installed in our dinosaur observation post.
Oh, we got a rhinoceros now. Sure, I guess we'll... Sure, why not? And we'll strike the amber. We'll take the gamble. Why not?
No problem.
So now we should be able to like... Yeah, okay. So now we can build the towers. That's awesome. Oh, maybe more like this. That's good. And then obviously we're going to need to flatten this out, so... Oh, but I do like the idea of a... Hold on, yeah. Let's see if we can somehow keep, like, part of the hill. It's very, very, like...
Message from John Hammond.
But like, okay, picture, alright, how about this, right? For this specific zone, maybe we'll have like a smaller carnivore so that there's less danger. So maybe something like a Dilophosaurus or a raptor or something. We'll try that. Oh god, why does it do that? Because I quite like the hill.
Message from Dr.
The
Grant.
mountain looks cool. Alright, I want to keep it somehow. No, I guess that's still kind of cool. Hold on. Let's see if we can salvage this.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I can place down individual trees? Huh. That's cool, I guess. Paleo trees. What do the paleo trees look like in this mod? Yeah, I guess that's still cool. I guess. All right. Right, and yeah, we'll save this for like some small carnivore of some kind. Yeah. And then, finishing touch, the most important part. No? Oh, no, yeah, no, we can still do it. I really want the rivers to be connected somehow. I'm gonna have to like flatten the mountain a bit more.
Can you look after this while I get
Awesome
started?
stuff. Yeah, hell yeah. Nice. Clovosaurus.
Yes.
Sure, we'll extract that. And we'll sell the amber. Okay, right. How much time do we have left? We got 8 minutes, and we still don't really have a new dinosaur. But we also have gotten like another half a star, so we're gonna increase the price range. I think I also forgot to increase the price range. When like, hold on. So it's like, it starts off at 200, and then half a star 300, 1 star 400, half a star 500, 600. So it should be 700 then? No, we'll do 600. Okay, right. Let's get some heavy hitters. Yeah, we want Megalosaurus the most. So we'll get like a large Megalosaurus fossil. We'll get 2 large Megalosaurus fossils. Why not? Really make sure that they can live a bit, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, to enhance your Jurassic Park experience, Dino Watcher binoculars have now been installed in our dinosaur observation post.
Right, and then we'll work in advance and get the viewing dome because of our big plans for this part. Oh yikes, the pathing is not looking great.
Can you look after this? Good.
Right.
Message from Dr. Gray.
DNA, Megalosaurus. We should be able to get Megalosaurus right now.
Welcome back.
I could make it so that the Megalosaurus enclosure is actually over here, actually. You know? Because it'll be like, it'll fit in with, you know, with the Iguanodons and the Mantellisaurus.
Hey.
Actually, now thinking about it, I actually think it would be better if this enclosure was the Megalosaurus enclosure and the Neovenatus like lives like in any of these other enclosures. I like that. Yeah, how much time do we have left? We have 5 minutes. I think I'll do that actually. Yeah. Because it'll really fit in, you know? It will like fit into like dinosaur history. You walk in and you see the 2 most important dinosaurs ever in paleontology history. The first ever dinosaurs ever discovered. It would be even cooler if we get that Ankylosaur as well. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called, but it's like starts with a H. Like Hypacrosaurus, maybe? Hyracosaurus? I don't know. There was an Ankylosaur that was discovered. That was with those guys. And it's like, I'd say equally as important. Carcharodontosaurus. All right.
Welcome back.
So then, like, okay, we'll put them into a temporary enclosure, and then the next time we start building, the next time we film, we're going to do like a massive like move, right? So then let's say they are, the Megalosauruses will be here, or more like the Neovenators will be here. And then we'll get a carnivore feeder right there.
Great to see you again.
Megalosaurus Buckalandi is now at 79%. Nice. So that is how much now? That is 3 years. Alright. Okay, let us get... Have we ever gotten... We've never gotten Megalosaurus before, I just realized. In any Jurassic media. Yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's get like 2 of them, because there's not a lot of space here. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is the Megalosaurus.
Yep.
And then let's say like, we gotta get a few in.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Oh, sure.
Welcome back. If you could drag yourself away from the park, we'd like to speak with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to announce that the Jurassic carnivore Ceratosaurus is now on
Megalosaurus.
Please enjoy.
It's a very generic looking dinosaur. And it has, what, 2 fingers it looks like? And I'm pretty sure Megalosaurus have 3 fingers. But yeah, Megalosaurus, everyone. Yeah, it's funny that we've never actually gotten Megalosaurus in any Jurassic media ever. This is like the first time. Well, I guess, no, there was technically one time we've gotten Megalosaurus, and that was during my live stream, when I was live streaming Jurassic World Evolution 2 as a farewell to that game, as we were gonna transition to Evolution 3. But yeah, well, like, Megalosaurus is like arguably probably the most important dinosaur ever, right? Equally as much as Iguanodon, right? Because when, what was it, Sir Richard Owens? Charles Darwin? Someone, I don't know exactly who. Someone discovered the fossil remains of Megalosaurus. And they were like, what the hell is this thing? And it looks like a giant lizard. And so they named it like Megalosaurus, big lizard. You know, that's where the name comes in. And then they termed the term dinosaur and stuff. And yeah, like, and so began this arching, like, massive branch of paleontology that kids and adults alike just enjoy. In terms of the dinosaur itself, Megalosaurus was a Jurassic period theropod that lived in Europe, Jurassic period Europe. And I don't think there's a whole lot I can really say about the dinosaur, but it is really cool, like, from a paleontology standpoint, to look at like how much we've advanced since then, you know? Because, like, you started out as, like... It started out as a depiction of, like, a giant, massive lizard with a big, like... A big, meaty... I don't even want to say crockhead. Like, a big, toothy mouth, right? But then, gradually, over time, you get more and more accurate. You get... They're walking on 2 legs now, but their tail is dragging. And then later on, now their tail is held much more higher. Then you get depictions where they're less shrink wrapped. And then slowly you add lips, more muscles, and then maybe a feathers coat. And then finally you come to today. You know? It's really, really cool just how far we've gone, you know. I do want to actually see, like... you know what this is a good opportunity for Jurassic World Evolution to do right now. But wouldn't it be really cool if they did like a version where like they make a DLC for the Iguanodon and Megalosaurus, but instead of the accurate, well, somewhat accurate version that we're used to, imagine if they make a version where they like it's the old school, really old school depictions of dinosaurs, like you see them as like the big 4-legged lizard with the horns and stuff. That would be so cool. You know, I'm so disappointed that no one's done that yet, where we actually make like an actual animation and rig of the old school dinosaurs. I want that to happen. How has no one done that yet? At least a mod, right? Surely, like someone out there make a mod of the old Crystal Palace dinosaurs, because that would be so cool, right? Like Dead Sound. I'm going over time, right? But I just need to get this out of my chest. Dead Sound, the guy who makes Dinosauria, which by the way you should watch his videos. They're awesome. He made a new one. Well, it's not really new at this point, but still. He made one where it is Iguanodon and a Megalosaurus together, and they go through all the variations of different points of what we thought the two dinosaurs looked like at the time, and they like constantly evolving and looking more and more accurate to what and it's not necessarily like a depiction of like an accurate dinosaur depiction. It's more like a look through paleontology history, and it's really cool. Yeah, Megalosaurus, classic carnivore dinosaur. And yeah, I commemorate you for kickstarting my career, basically. But anyways, we're running over time now. But yeah, next time we'll begin process of moving the dinosaurs. I think we're gonna move the Megalosaurus to be in the Neo-Venator enclosure, because I just think that they're more suitable for that enclosure, theme-wise, to fit with the Iguanodons. And then who knows, we'll see what dinosaur we'll get in the dig sites. But yeah, anyways, so if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel, and make sure you have a super time. Bye bye. Look at me tap dance.